Here's exactly why crypto is doing what it's doing. Bitcoin jumps $500 as the US CPI clocks in at 5% for March 2023. So remember, we're almost 100% correlated to inflation and interest rates. Inflation is coming down. 5% is lower than expected. But here are some other really important data points to watch out for this week. We have the PPI and unemployment claims on Thursday. On Friday, we have retail sales and consumer sentiment. As twisted as it sounds, bad news is good news, because the worse the economy looks, the more the Fed can print money and stimulate. And so we're going to have to stay on top of this data. But the reality is, because interest rates have been so high, we're starting to see some serious cracks forming. So this signal predicts unemployment rate rises. So we have this signal dipping in the tech bust, dipping in the financial crisis, dipping in the pandemic, and now hitting an all-time low during our current banking crisis. And so normally unemployment rises. After that happens, unemployment is not ideal. Now here is another indicator of bear market probability. Whenever it gets high, we have a bear market follow. Like in 2000, like in 2008, like in 2020, and now it's at the highest level ever. So probably what's going to happen again is something's going to break and the Fed is going to stimulate. But in the meantime, we stay on top of the long-term fundamentals of these assets. First up, the Ankr protocol blockchain infrastructure. These are the assets using Ankr's blockchain infrastructure over the last 30 days. Polygon had 67 billion Ankr requests. Binance had 24 billion. Ethereum, 22 billion. This is a massive infrastructure asset. Now here is an update on Stacks. Why is Stacks outperforming? We can see in purple the STX token outperforming practically every other cryptocurrency. And what's happening is STX outperformed, fueled by Ordinal's popularity. So how is the Stacks token linked up with Ordinals? Because what people are seeing is that Ordinals NFTs can supposedly make Stacks a multi-billion-dollar token, because Stacks' ability to leverage the Bitcoin blockchain security for settlement of transactions positions the network well for developing Bitcoin DeFi. So it's still speculation at this point. They do believe that because Stacks is using Bitcoin, perhaps some of this Ordinals activity will flow into it. Gonna have to stay on top of it. Here's an update from the Flux network. We now have 160 WordPress websites hosted on the Flux decentralized cloud. Last time we talked, it was like 150.